Guys, I need you to stop for a moment and listen to this vital information from Dr. Chido of Hungry and Angry. Without any iota of doubt, Dr. Chido is the greatest philosopher of his time. Watch this video.
We basically want government to remember that these people exist, that they have a life, they're human beings like us. They're only not as privileged as us to be where they are, but they're very smart people, they're very nice people. There are so many ways they can be integrated in the government. There are so many ways the government can use them. They are labor that is wasting. They stand on the street 12 hours a day. Why can't the government think about how they could be used? So that is exactly what we are thinking. We thought they could take care of the streets. They could work with the traffic wardens. They could just be there to sensitize people, carry banners and tell people don't litter, don't load indiscriminately, don't drop off passengers. We start from there. We do something like that. I want government to know that these people, our government spends so much money on very irrelevant topics. For instance, Christmas is coming. They spend 10 million on electric light. I don't get that. On Christmas lights, you spend 10 million, 20 million. Come on, you can't do a thing like that when you have people like this. Bring that money and put in their life, invest it on them, and they become productive. This Christmas light only comes once in a year, and it's gone, it's done. But these people, if you invest that money on them, if you invest some of the monies that you spend on maybe probably girlfriends and all that, if you bring part of that money and spend it on these people, and then make them productive. Let's try and be humans once. Our people, we've genetically adapted to the fact that there's no solution to our problem. I think there's so much solution to our problem. Look at countries like Dubai. They're only 20 years old. Look where they are. They're human beings. They have different brains. I need our people to think the way people in Dubai think, the way people in Indonesia think. Can't we not have a government like that? Can we not have a government that would say in the next 10 years, I want to take my people from poverty to richness? Can we have a government that have a projection? A government that could sit down and the only thing they can talk about is how to progress their people, not how to distribute money among themselves. Can we have a government like that? The government we have today is a government that's so selfish. It's unbelievably how selfish the government is. And that is the reason you have a situation like these people here.
This unique and special meeting with the disabled attracted some other kind-spirited individuals who appreciated the team coordinator, Dr. Chido Ajora, for contributing his quota towards making the society better.
Our government is very keen on protecting the interests and the well-being of disabled people. So when I realized that there was a group that is trying to alleviate or ameliorate the sufferings of people who are less privileged or disabled, incapacitated, I picked interest. So I came around today to see how my friend here is going about catering for these people. You are aware that we have a commissioner for women affairs and social orientation who is going around picking up people, destitute on the streets, and providing for them. So this is in tandem with what our government is doing. So I'm only here today to show a little support.